Cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers! Welcome to Movie Bitches. RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 4, Episode 8.
Night of 1,000 Judys?
No.
Was that wasn't what they called it?
Nope.
That would've
My
been more...
best Judy.
Yeah, that would have been more fun.
It would have been.
Give me different Judys.
Give me, like, the runway, but then it would be a different...
A date with Judy, although Judy Garland is not in that movie, you know.
First things first,
Yeah.
shout out to our wine sponsor, Wink, trywink.com/moviebitches. You get $22 off your first month of wine. I got too excited.
You guys, this episode's gonna be a shit show.
It's gonna be a shit show.
Because this episode was a shit show.
It was angering, and we drank our way through it.
Honestly, man, there wasn't more Judy.
Yeah.
Ugh. We're probably going to end up just talking about Judy for the whole episode, which, I'm fine with because whatever. But the fact that they were just all summer stock Judy, get
Right.
happy Judy, like...
And they weren't even good outfits.
No, there was no one...
They were pretty bad outfits.
Oh, the outfits were bad, but also I didn't feel like anybody did, like, a good Judy.
No, well, I agree.
Not really.
I don't think so. Michelle Visage apparently got chills.
We'll get there. We'll talk about it. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, also, full disclosure, we are filming this post-finale.
Yeah.
The balloon was really off the rose.
Yo, yeah.
Where it's just like, fuck this. That's how I feel. Just, Yeah.
Just flip the Monopoly board.
And
Fuck you, Grandma.
You win.
Baltic and crap.
2.5 hours into a game of Monopoly. Here it is. Ready? I quit. It's 4 in the morning, Grandma. You win.
Yeah. That's how I felt too.
And it's really crazy to me, like, because our minds at this stage are just like a weird, cloudy haze of Drag Race.
Yeah, it's all blurring together, I'll be honest.
But so it was like, oh God, there was this episode that we just were editing,
right,
where they were like gaslighting us about how Monique wasn't good, even though she was.
Right.
And now there's this episode
where they're gaslighting us about how Monique wasn't good and she was.
And then there was the finale where I was just like, what the fuck is going on?
It's really weird. I genuinely feel like I'm being gaslighted, and I don't like it. Charles Boyer, get away from me!
I don't know that reference.
He's in Gaslight.
Oh.
He's gaslighting Ingrid Bergman.
Great.
Joseph Cotton, come save me! He's saving her.
I think you're...
Good. So anyway, yeah. So they all come in. It's
Valentina.
That's right. Valentina had to pack.
Oh.
Honestly, the saddest and darkest part was having to pack up all my shit, girl. It's so much shit.
And they're all sort of sitting on the couch. There's just so much sitting around and talking about regret and sadness in All Stars.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
No.
Give me silliness. Give me some fun silliness.
I'm more excited about like a regular season.
Right.
Because I know that it'll be silly fun and there'll be Untucked where like, this is Untucked, let your dick out and talk.
She read him!
Yeah.
She read him.
Word.
No alimony, bitch. Yep. Very that.
But no, they sit on the sad couch of, regret.
Mm-hmm.
And Trinity is really talking about how she truly wants to be competing against the best of the best. It's just, ironic.
It was really like...
knowing what happened.
You guys really didn't take that to heart at all.
I just don't like this. I just don't like the format, and I don't like the sadness and the guilt and the sitting around and the not fun stuff.
Yeah.
Which is half of this show now.
It's crazy.
It's crazy how much it's just like... Anyway, we gotta just get through it. We gotta make it happen. I'm gonna talk about Judy Garland a lot.
Yes.
Mickey Rooney might come up. There may be a barn. I don't know. No one more overalls? Mickey! How are we gonna finish this season without Manila?
That's good.
I really would have preferred Night of 1,000 Judys.
Oh, I would love that.
Really get the wide variety.
Yes.
different body types, the different personalities.
I love it.
All of it.
Oh, yes. You
We're
have to
doing
dress
great.
them up as Judy. Why not?
Yeah.
And you know what would have been fun about that is that it would have shaken up this whole stupid family resemblance nonsense.
Well, like, don't even get me started. So this episode was bad already, but then also it's the challenge I always hate that always sends home my favorite queen. Oh, history repeating itself. And then they all come and walk in. Oh, the pictures are different. It's Judy here, and it's Judy Garland there, and oh my gosh, and da-da-da, and all these different Judys. And I was really excited.
Yeah.
And then Ru comes on the TV, and what's that called where you like put a bunch of things that already exist into like a run-on sentence? Where she's like, we're gonna Wizard of Oz our way out of Kansas and head over in time for summer stock to, you know, like that.
Hey, Harvey girls. If you want to catch the Easter parade, meet me in St. Louis.
Hey, Harvey girls, you know.
I don't know what it's called, but
Meet
that's
me
what she
in
did.
St. Louis so we can head up, you know, or whatever. Just in time for the clock to, you know, I don't know.
Yep.
They did bring up the clock, which was fun. Which is a movie no one's seen.
Nope.
Including Andrew. But it's really cute.
You know, to be honest, I probably haven't seen that many Judy movies. I have not been a good gay in completing the Judy oeuvre.
Yeah, I've definitely seen more Judy movies than you.
Absolutely.
Than most, let's be honest. I knew what she was talking about when she said the clock, too. But that's where Vincent Minnelli and her met. He directed it. There was a different director, and she didn't like him or something.
Oh.
And they had met on a different movie, but like that's where they got together. And they, you know.
Interesting.
Yeah. Every time I look at your shirt, I just want to go, Judy, Judy, Judy. It's a weird origin of that, too.
Yeah, tell me.
Well, so that's, you know, the Cary Grant impersonate. You know, that's like the classic, you know, if you're going to try and get into your Cary Grant impersonation, you go, Judy, which he never really said. It's sort of one of those things. It's actually Tony Curtis in Some Like It Hot doing his best Cary Grant, you know, like it's that sort of weird trajectory.
Right, but it's like his way of finding it is your way of finding it.
Yeah, and it just sort of became famous.
Love it. So then, I mean, Ru goes on this whole thing talking about, you know, like, oh, well, Stonewall and Judy's death and, you know, birth of gay civil rights movement.
The catalyst and the uprising.
Sure. They all seem very surprised.
Monet was like, what? No way. I was like, yeah, what?
On the night of her funeral, in June 1969, the Stonewall riots occurred.
Wow.
I didn't know that correlation.
I didn't know that either.
I mean, I guess they didn't all watch that terrible movie that we did, but,
Oh boy, was that movie terrible.
well, and I think that this was a missed opportunity of a mini challenge. I know we sound like broken records, but my point here being that, like you said, there was a lack of Judy, really.
Yeah.
It was just kind of the concept of, like, my
Your
best Judy.
Yeah.
And I get that, but if you're going to have basically the entire maxi challenge be you have to quickly put together a dance number
Right.
and then just put together a look that has actually nothing to do with Judy Garland,
At all.
then at least show us all of them do their own verse or something where it's like, oh, I actually
Something
get more than
creative.
3 seconds of them dancing to this same
Or would
nonsense.
they show their knowledge of Judy or
Or
something?
something.
'Cause I
So like a
would've been
mini challenge
interested.
related to Judy would have been fun.
That would have been fun.
But anyway, Ru tells them that they're going to have to do a makeover challenge with their best Judys. And they all don't seem to know who their best Judy is.
No, there's often where they'll be like, who's coming through? Oh, it's him! Yay! Where I think it's basically who is available.
I
And
guess.
it may be your best friend.
Sure.
Or, you know, the second person on your list because you clearly gave them like 3 people
Right.
to look up just in case someone was out of the country or something.
Sure.
That's what it seemed like. There was so many like, who's it? Oh!
Oh my god!
No way!
How have you been?
I haven't talked to you in forever.
Right?
Best friend. I don't know. Seemed
Yeah.
a little weird.
A little bit. So that, you know, they bring them all in. Some of them are lovers.
Some of them are
husbands. You know, it was interesting that they didn't bring Latrice's fiance.
Yeah.
But I guess they wanted like the best friend aspect to it.
Maybe her husband was busy.
Maybe getting ready for that wedding.
Right?
And, like, it was interesting to me that Monet's was her assistant. That seemed like
Yeah.
a slight unfair advantage. You know, that's a weird thing about this kind of thing where it's like a personal.
Yeah.
Okay, but you picked Latrice's friend who's already said that he did not look good in drag. But then you give Monet Exchange her literal drag assistant who on a regular basis helps her
get into
drag and do like
brainstorm with her or whatever. It seemed a little weird.
A little bit. I prefer, I think, when they're just rando peeps. Like, I really liked the social media one.
It was like people you may or may not know, but they didn't know them personally.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think they should just discontinue this challenge.
Sure.
Is what I think.
Well, you know, I don't mind making over someone.
They need to reevaluate the judging process and just say, you need to make over someone to look the most fabulous they can fucking look.
Sure. Or, like you said, I think that Night of 1,000 Judys makeover challenge would have been fabulous. Where it's just like, oh, well, which Judy are you going to turn her into?
Right.
Oh, well, you know, Trinity's turning her girl into, you know, summer stock Judy too, so maybe you want to...
What you want to do isn't necessarily what you're gonna do.
You didn't come to All-Stars without a Judy backup?
Well, what you want to do is not necessarily what you're gonna do. Vice versa.
Goop.
They're both in like overalls and like a plaid shirt and a hat. It's like, oh shucks. I'm gonna be Carnegie Hall Judy. Oh, now that's a Judy. Oh, is that a Judy? That's a look. And an attitude.
Yeah.
And a lifestyle. So where were we talking? Oh, right. It was at this point of the show when I was like, oh man, they're gonna have to shave off so many hipster mustaches.
Yes.
So many.
A lot of hipster gays.
They did.
Yeah.
So Ru comes over to everybody, and how do you feel about, you know, making over your best Judy? I love it when she's talking to Trinity.
I've never seen him in drag. He's a handsome boy, but I don't know if he's gonna be a pretty girl. And what if he's prettier than me?
He's very well endowed.
Very silly. All this tucking.
I need all of the tucking tape. All of it. Then she gets to Naomi, and Ru is sort of like, you know, why are you shaking? You know, what's going on? And she's like, well, I'm really nervous that I'm going to like say the wrong thing or embarrass myself or whatever. And Ru is just like,
Please, say the wrong thing, and please, act like a fool.
But then she goes to Latrice.
Oh boy.
And her, I mean, it seems like Latrice and her guy, I think his name was Tim, have like obviously a really long, you know, powerful friendship, and he was there for her when she was incarcerated, and then Latrice tells this whole story, and it was like, oh, this is the Latrice I remember. Like, he was just like really raw and honest and awesome.
I can't ever repay him for helping me get my life back.
And then it really gets to Ru, it seems.
It was.
I think it did.
I think so.
That we needed those times when we don't have anybody else. It's so special. I'm so happy that you are here.
I couldn't tell how much was like a performance.
Well, you know what it is too? I think like they add music and
Sure,
cues and whatever, so
sure.
it seems like, are we producing this? Or
Right.
Or did you, I think probably it was a real moment that then they like overly, you know, flavored.
I mean, they've been over-flavoring this entire season. The editors need to be replaced.
The sound effects are too much.
It's way too much.
It's I mean, I think I've already said this, but it is as if Lee Dawson has become an editor on the show. I mean, it's worse because it's like not funny, but like it's like this seems like a parody of itself.
Right.
Like what's going on?
No bottoms.
Oh, okay. Bitch.
I've had 3 wins, 1 bottom.
At this point in the competition, I think that, you know...
Oh my goodness. Well, then Monet's assistant, like, agrees to shave off his eyebrows.
Oh, yeah.
And Monique is just like...
Do y'all remember Powder? The movie, the little white boy with no... Do y'all... Go Google it.
Google it. You know what I'm talking about? I did know what you were talking about. Have you seen Powder?
Oh.
I mean, it wasn't really because he has, like, no hair and he's... But yes. But later even more so, because, like, what was up with that makeup?
Are you painting the Holy Ghost over here?
Can you go back over there with your little man?
Bro, I know she pale. She probably ain't never seen the sun, but bitch, give her some chic.
Oh my god.
But, like, his little Pippi Longstocking, it was a lot.
It was a lot.
I'll be honest, I missed his luscious locks in the... I was kind of like, oh, just do his hair.
Yeah, I love it. Like, really style the hair.
I mean, it wouldn't be big enough maybe, but I was kind of, like, here for it.
I mean, it's too bad they don't have, like, extensions.
Oh, no facial hair.
Wait, like a little
that's still kind of...
No, I'm gonna go shave.
That's the family resemblance.
Keeping it in the family resemblance, that 5 o'clock shadow, yeah. It's good, it made me laugh.
It was fun because you could kind of really tell that Manila and Latrice, like they were all friends.
Like they had all met.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. It was like, oh, they're friends outside. I mean, which obviously makes sense. Like,
Right.
we knew that they're friends, but it was funny to see the second degree of friendship. So quick commercial break, and we will be right back with the runway and more Judy.
Oh, yes.
And some bullshit nonsense.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. So, Ru walks down the runway, and I think this is my favorite look of hers from the season.
Wow, really?
I mean, it was so good because it was like fashionable, but different, but weird, but Ru, but didn't have a weird sleeve or, you know, a hat or a pin or some fucking...
It had her like...
I mean, but I loved it. Like,
Yeah.
it all went together.
Yeah.
She was this, like, goddess, you know. She looked like Gaia from Captain Planet, you know. It was like, ooh, and I'm gonna... There's my crystals. I'm gonna... You know, I was like, yeah. And this, like... It was, like, simultaneously a caftan, but it was also, like, structured and had shoulder pads. And I was like, yeah, but, like, yes, though. What? Yes. I was into it.
I really was. I was
liked it a
too.
lot.
I don't know if I would say it was my favorite this season.
The wig all went... Like, I thought it was, like, a cool, complete look from head to toe, and there wasn't anything I would have changed.
Agreed.
Where usually I'm like, ooh, but what was that? You know.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you wore a glove. You know, why? Oh no. And she's got this like fucking diamond on her forehead, like this third eye. Like
Yes.
I'm gonna look into your future or whatever. I was like, yeah.
Some Galaxy Quest nonsense.
Yeah,
I don't
like,
know.
I like it. Approved.
Well, and then so the guest judges are God.
Frances Bean Cobain.
Perfect. There you go. And Ellen Pompeo.
Yes.
Love her.
Yes.
Oh my God. And then Michelle with this perm and these glasses. She looked like the
She looked
daughter
like-
in Legally
like-
Blonde.
But Linda Cardellini, like, is like breaking down on stand.
I thought it was you coming through the door. The ammonium thioglycolate.
There you go.
I've seen that movie a few times. So then they had them all do this medley of Judy produced number.
It was weird.
It was weird.
The song was weird. The editing was weird.
It was all weird.
It's my best Judy, the scarecrow to my Dorothy.
And disappointing.
Yeah.
Come along, you're my best Judy. Look out there, a star is born.
God, it was odd. Yeah, so it came on my Spotify recently, and I really got to like listen to it.
The words.
Yeah, and the voice choices.
Well, it's...
A star is born.
Well, it didn't sound like Judy.
No.
You know?
No, a lot of times it sounded more like Liza, like someone doing a bad Liza.
Come along, you're my best Judy. Look out there, a star is born.
But even then, it sounded more like old-timey.
She's my best Judy.
Yeah, like it sounded like Herb Jefferies is like, my best Judy.
You're my best Judy.
Judy! It was like weird.
Yeah.
My face is sweet blue.
You know, like, does it sound like I'm on old-time radio?
Yeah,
Like, it was odd.
It was odd, and it wasn't like clang, clang, clang with the trolley, you know, like...
I mean, they had a moment where they said clang, 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 but it was like clang, clang, clang. Well, that was actually more Judy. It was bad. It wasn't good.
Clang, 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 let's take this trolley.
We didn't see any rehearsal. We didn't see any, like, prep or, like, okay, let's all do a Judy. They weren't really singing, and the song didn't sound Judy, so they couldn't really do Judy, and it was just like, I literally didn't really write anything down.
That's actually a really good point, too, is that there was also, not only was it not sounding like Judy, but there were multiple voices.
It was.
So then it was like, well, who are they supposed to be? Why not get, like, a real good Judy impersonator to, like, sing some sort of...
Like the guy from, the drag queen from that movie Outrageous, which I have yet to show you. Oh my God. I forget his name, but, like, holy shit, he would do these impersonations that were, like, he didn't just lip sync. He did the full impersonation while singing.
Love it.
And it's fucking out of control. And watch that movie.
Cool. And what was really frustrating about this for me was that they showed us so little.
So little.
But seemingly judged so much off of it.
Right.
That it was like, well,
Like
how
later
am I
when they were
supposed
judging
to-
them, like, your choreography was really a mess. And I was like, well, I only saw 7 seconds of it, so I really couldn't do
I
it.
just saw like a quick like shuffle, you know, like
Kick ball change.
Exactly, and then it was it.
Honestly, nobody stood out for me.
No.
I was like, because they're all wearing the same outfit.
Yeah,
like,
they all looked the same. Really.
I mean, I will say that someone did stand. Holy shit! Did Monet's Judy look like whatever happened to Baby Jane Nightmare Escape?
To me, she looked like a zombie Patti LuPone.
It was crazy, and nobody was talking about it. She looked insane.
Terrifying.
Later, they praised Monet, and I kept thinking, she totally left her Judy out to dry because she looked fucking insane, and nobody's talking about it.
But what was weird to me about it too was that Michelle is like, oh, well, I got chills at how Judy-like you were. And
I would have liked to have seen that.
But they played clips about it again, and I was like, I don't see it.
Maybe you had to be in the room, but
I guess.
That's too bad.
You had the aura, the essence, the steps, the faces, the little Judaisms. They were all there. I had chills. I don't get chills.
It was just weird.
Yeah. I literally didn't write anything down except, oh my God, she looks like a nightmare. Whatever happened to Baby Jane?
She just needs a little heart.
Right? So anyway, I mean, I guess that was the challenge.
Apparently that was a good chunk of it, because then it was just like the runway.
Yeah.
It should have been like a 6 minutes of like performance where each queen gets like a minute to perform
an
with their
operetta of different Judys.
It's like, now you gotta do this era Judy and it sounds like this, and you guys do this Judy and it sounds like this.
Yes. Uh-huh.
You get Summerstock Judy and this is your, but you guys get Wizard of Oz Judy, and maybe one of you has a Toto outfit and one of you...
That would have been fun.
Been really cute.
Yeah, that would have been good. Oh, and then Naomi could have did a callback to her Scarecrow number.
Oh, yeah.
Just basically anything but what they did.
So another commercial break, and we will be right back with more Judy. I don't know what that was. I think I tend to go more Liza than Judy.
You do. You know more about Liza.
I know.
Do you ever feel like your hands are made of sand?
Do you ever get the feeling that your hands are made of sand?
I just can't turn this light off.
Sugar, babe, it's the opening night of Cats. The curtain goes up in 15 minutes. Liza, we gotta scoot.
Oh, I'd be delighted. Just let me turn off some of these lamps.
And now, Liza Minnelli tries to turn off a lamp.
Yeah, Judy, yes!
So category is Best Judy.
Category is Best Judys.
Don't know what that means. Like, no one did a Judy look.
No, which I was shocked by.
Like, oh, our Best Judy, we're also family resemblance, whatever the fuck that means.
Right. Do Judy and Liza then.
Oh, like, what?
No fucking brainer.
Oh.
All you need
just
is two sequined caftans. One's belted, one's not. That's it.
Yeah.
My Best Judy.
Come along, we'll head on home.
Clang, clang, clang.
Right?
I
It was
don't know.
weird. The only line that I really liked, which was stupid, was, "You're much more than my Nelly friend."
You're much more than my Nelly friend.
I think there was like good references within
totally.
the song, but the song didn't sound anything like Judy or like a song.
No,
really,
and it
so
just sounded like it was on repeat too. I think was part of the problem. It was
Right.
just like, oh, okay, there's
My Best Judy.
my Best Judy. Like, there's not enough there. They needed more meat on the bones.
Yeah.
Anyway, first down the runway.
Yes.
Latrice Royale and Alexis Knight. This was fine-ish.
I thought this was fine-ish. My problems with it were not the judges' problems with it. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Michelle was like, there's no family resemblance. The dresses are completely different. The makeup's completely... And I was like, well, none of that's true. But, I mean, they do sort of look messy.
Yes.
Like,
Literally none of that was true. And I was glad that at least Carson was like, well, I mean, the lip is the same. The color schemes are the same. They're just different colors.
Right. They're the same material dress. The wigs are similar.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
I fully got that. It was like fire and ice.
Yeah.
Red and blue. I get it. Totally get it.
Yeah.
I mean, Latrice's Judy looked kind of crazy.
She's...
Like
well, like,
the proportion.
But both having the very large breasts, but then also big shoulder pads, but then a real narrow waist and skinny little legs. It just made me look like a football player.
It did. The super white tights.
Really white
with,
tights.
Black
sheer
lacy
sleeve.
Yeah. Weird choices.
That was really weird.
Maybe don't have the sleeve.
Well, don't buy white tights.
Well.
That's just
I don't know where those came from.
Right. I mean, but you just look like some little girl, like at Sunday school or something. It's weird. It's not a look, but unless you're doing that.
That a giant man should be wearing.
Yeah, it was weird. But I thought Latrice was selling it and had a really nice smile on her face. And I thought Latrice looked pretty.
I agree.
It was expected, but I was like, you look pretty.
Well, it was like this burnout sequin.
Yeah.
I liked Latrice's dress better. That it was like an actual gown.
Well, yeah.
I guess the other one wasn't. I don't know where that one came from. It seemed weird that Latrice had a matching gown.
Well, and the one that her Judy wore didn't really seem like something Latrice would wear. So
it's like, oh, you happen to know to bring that? I don't know. It was weird. Unless maybe that was one of the ugly fabrics from the fabric wall.
Probably.
But like they didn't have time to.
I don't know.
Although maybe they do, because in the story that they told Ru, it was like, oh, and then when we sat there all day and made her a bunch of gowns.
Yes,
so maybe they just fucking
those. And if they fucking made those in an afternoon, then that was pretty legit.
Yeah. Or at least made a new one together or whatever. But like then make it a gown. Would have been so much better.
Shoulder pads.
Oh, God.
Oh my God. So next on the runway was Monique and Shanita Hart.
Yes.
Holy fucking shit, I loved this.
I loved this.
So fucking good. They turned the corner and I laughed and I screamed and I was like elated.
And then they blink and you're just like, oh, they blinked.
They unison blinked with their eyeballs. I mean, it's this like, Real Monsters Oblina like realness. And I was like, yes to all of this, right? With this like half as tight and then that's the tongue and oh my God, it was so good. I loved this. And I mean, she must have made this. I thought this was the best look on the runway.
Absolutely.
And with these high ponytails and like the sock face.
With the makeup was great. I love that the makeup was like swaps or it matched, and then when they swapped eyes, then it was coordinating. So it was like, oh.
And the lips are, oh my God, I loved this.
Yeah.
And again, I really feel like they are gaslighting us because this was fucking amazing.
It was amazing. I thought this was the best look of the night.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the best looks of the season.
Yeah. Yes.
And like in terms of fun, cheeky, well constructed still.
Memorable.
Absolutely. So the next was Manila and Ayo wife Luzon.
I didn't like that.
I didn't like it either.
That name. Just uninspired, really.
Yes.
I was like,
yeah.
Okay.
Why not like Manila and like another city?
Another city. Where is her husband from or something?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, I guess Manila and Chicago Luzon don't sound quite as good.
I mean, I like that. It's silly. It's better than Ayo wife.
Yeah, terrible. This was so disappointing for me.
So disappointing. I think it really fucked with Manila's head that her husband showed up. I mean, he seems lovely and they seem really in love and I'm so happy for them, but it definitely seemed to like throw her off her game and distract her from her focus.
I might need to have a private moment with my new wife.
Little back, darling.
Totally. The other thing that I wonder is, did Manila make these? I think they did, because we saw them making the sash with the queen and whatever.
They must have.
And so I think that while others came prepared with other outfits that were more wow,
maybe
I feel like it would have been nice if maybe they all had to make something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But this outfit seems so basic, and Manila usually takes something like the idea of Queen of Hearts and really fashions it and encapsulates it.
I feel like even if they had done like a cigarette girl, like just a giant heart and a giant clover or diamond, or what was she, a diamond?
Diamonds.
And just like legs and heels and like the hat would have been better than this weird sheet.
Probably. Well, this toga.
Andrew, it was like a sheet with a sash wrapped around it. At least this, we get some legs and some cheeky shapes.
Sure.
It's something.
I mean, it reminds me of like, we are the girls of Dragometry a little too much, but
I'm fine with it. This was literally a ghost costume or something that they then reappropriated to be. It was, I mean, when you looked closely, like the appliques that they added were beautiful.
Oh yeah, they're sparkly.
And like it looked well sewn on, and the hats. It didn't look cheaply made, but the just literal dress was.
It was. The embellishments were nice.
Yeah, it seemed like also like ripe for a tearaway.
Oh yeah.
But then no.
No.
So I don't know what happened.
I don't either.
But this wasn't great.
No.
So the next on the runway was Naomi and Extra Small. I liked it.
Yes.
I mean, the name.
And I liked this.
No, I thought it was good. They walk out and it's, share and share. Now wouldn't it have kind of been great if one of them was dressed like Cher Horowitz and one of them was dressed like Cher? I mean, wouldn't that kind of have been great?
No, that would not make enough sense.
Yes!
That would be so random and weird.
It'd be so great. It'd be so great.
But it's not even a Cher challenge.
Like tall, Naomi is like Cher with this whatever, and then it's like in the yellow with the plaid.
No, I think it would have been better if it was Cher and Dion. If Naomi was Dion.
Ooh, that would have been fun.
Because that's Best Judy.
That's Best Judy. That would have been really fun.
That'd be really fabulous, actually. If it was like the yellow and then like, oh.
With the hat?
Dr. Seuss, at least I didn't get a collie.
Yes.
That would have been fabulous.
That would have been so fabulous.
Yeah, yellow, oh my god.
Yes.
But no, so...
There's no family resemblance, Andrew!
Oh my god. So this was... Well, that was weird, though, too, where it's like, oh, the family resemblance because they're married.
The family resemblance was so... And I was like, I mean, they were related by marriage. What are we talking about? Just clarify. Just clarify. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It just angers me.
Yes, I agree.
It's so stupid.
Just every time.
Yeah.
It's every time.
It's just like, what the fuck are you talking about? What do you want? What does family resemblance mean? I don't know.
Well, it was weird. Like in the workroom, Monet is like, oh, I'm going to do my best to make it look like we came out of the same vagina. And I was like, why are we this show that's always talking about like choose your own family and like your friends are your family and you get to choose who you want to live your life with and it doesn't have to be your biological family. Like, what is this weird? We have to look alike and wear the same pattern dress. Like, what?
Well, and like the drag family is totally different.
I don't know. It's like stupid.
Yeah.
But anyway, they come out, it's Cher, and then she reveals, takes off her Cher wig to have her Sonny Bono wig, puts on the mustache, does a little dance. I thought this was fun.
I thought it was really fun. I thought it was unexpected. Again, for me, this was Naomi showing us, oh, she's not just what you thought it was going to be.
Right.
Oh, she thinks outside of the box.
She's doing something a little different.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah. I was not gagged by this, but I was like, that was fun. That was cute and fun.
I didn't personally love it as much as I loved Monique's, but I would say this was probably my second favorite to Monique's.
Yes. Well, because also I thought Naomi's Judy wasn't really giving me much.
No.
Where I thought Monique's Judy was having a lot of fun with the blinking and and hey, here we are, and the switching, and they had a lot to do.
Yeah, there was like, here you can ham it up a bit more.
Because there was no standout. There was no Sgt. Peppermint. There was no Miss Cookie, was that?
Oh, yeah, oh.
There was no one that like came alive and was like, oh, I have found my inner, personality of my drag persona.
Yeah.
Everyone was kind of like, yeah, they were there. I mean, honestly, nobody stood out at all.
No.
Because that's usually the most fun thing about this challenge.
Yes.
Even though I hate this challenge.
Is like seeing what they become.
You're like, oh, who's she?
Exactly. Who's she though? So then next was Trinity and Indigo the Tuck.
Is it because they were wearing indigo? Ish?
Indigo the truck. Indigo into the tuck. I don't know.
In you go, tuck.
Indigo the tuck.
I don't know, because like Trinity's not a color.
No.
So there's not like two colors.
Why not like quad the tuck? Couple the tuck? I don't know. Quintuplet?
Deuce the tuck.
I like to play baseball. Hard.
I don't know.
And I play baseball. Hard.
Ooh. So yeah, they come out in these like indigo matching printed like
ornate sort of tapestry.
Yeah, almost Hermes like.
Yeah.
I could see this being a beautiful Hermes scarf, but I don't particularly care for it as a set of matching dresses.
No, I mean, I didn't dislike it, but like the second they turned the corner, I was like, oh, they'll be fine because they're wearing the same wig and the same fabric and the same basic dress, so like they love that.
Yeah.
I didn't hate this.
I didn't hate it either.
And I thought they were both beat for the gods.
Sure. I just found it to be uninspired.
I didn't think Trinity deserved to be in the bottom.
No. I think no matter way you shake it, Latrice and Manila probably had to be in the bottom.
I disagree. I would have put Monet in the bottom.
Because what she did to that Judy?
She did her Judy dirty. Her Judy dirty. I don't know what happened. My brain died. No one is talking about it. She looked constantly surprised. Yeah. She looked like it's some weird...
That's what... The judging is so bad in All-Stars, where it's like Valentina. No one was like, oh, Valentina, you didn't finish your fucking makeup? Monet, your girl looks like she was bathed in zinc oxide sunscreen. What is happening?
It was really weird. She looked crazy. She looked like Tammy Brown, you know, like starring in Cabaret or something. But like, that wasn't the look she was trying to go for. You know what I mean? It wasn't like, yes, this weird Victorian doll face. I love that you went for that, Monet. It was like, what did you do?
Right. Well, then what family resemblance there? I mean, like, in terms of makeup styles, I don't get it.
I don't understand. Okay, her makeup looks insane. She basically, Monet put her in the same outfit she put Tyler Oakley in.
Basically.
It was another bodysuit. Yep. And I was just like, what's going on? Why is no one talking about this?
So when it was with Tyler Oakley and whatever, she's in the bottom.
Yeah, and goes home.
Yeah. But with this, she's in the top 2?
I couldn't believe it. I know, I will say this. I thought Monet looked gorgeous.
Yeah.
I really like this wig on her. This sort of like more mature, like madam lady, you know, whatever. And this like androgynous, like gold tie with the suit. And like, I was like into Monet's look.
Yeah.
But I thought she like literally threw her Judy under the bus. And usually that really makes the judges mad. And they're like, well, you know, you just left her out to dry. I don't know. I thought I was taking crazy pills.
Knowing what then like continues to happen for the remaining 2 episodes of the season, it just angers me that much more. In my opinion, what should have happened is that Latrice should have been eliminated in this episode.
Yes.
And Manila would have gone on to next episode.
To win the season.
I mean, yes. She would have done well in the acting challenge. We all know that.
Yes. So, Naomi and Monet are in the top. Again, I agree with Naomi, but I would put Monique up there.
That means Manila Luzon and Latrice Royale. I'm sorry, my dears, but you are in the bottom 2.
As Ru, I would have been like, because she's done so well, I'm going to give you a free pass.
Let's not put the front runner in the bottom 2.
That's what I would have done.
Put her in the bottom 3.
This late in the season.
Yeah, stupid.
But, you know, whatever, I'm not in charge. They wanted the drama of Latrice and Manila in the bottom, and Latrice will just go home again. And I really think they didn't think they were going to send Manila home.
I guess. I mean, they were pretty shocked.
Their faces.
Michelle's face.
So anyway, they're in the top. Manila and Latrice are in the bottom for drama.
Yep.
And, I mean... neither of them performed at their best, but...
The best Judys find themselves in the bottom.
Oh my God.
Isn't that crazy?
The meta of it all.
Wow.
But I definitely think Monique was robbed.
Absolutely. That's the biggest bullshit of this episode, was Monique was robbed. It should have been Monique and Naomi.
Yeah, that would have been a good lip sync.
Oh, it would have been.
Yeah. They go back to, you know, the guilt and lipstick crying corner. I don't even know. The interior... crying lounge, whatever it is.
Yep.
No more tears. I'm the one that's trying to hold everybody together.
No more tears. We need some Johnson & Johnson up in here. This episode was the Latrice that I love. I mean, she didn't succeed in the challenge, but like when she gives them this whole pep talk and she's like,
win, lose, or draw. I have my best friend in the whole wide world here. He's up in drag looking like a truck driver cross-dresser.
you know, I want Tim to have a fun experience, and this was amazing, and we got to do this together, and like no matter what happens, like she gave this whole great pep talk.
What an amazing venture that we've had now together in our 25-year
and like and bringing Manila in, and they were all just like, and it was like, this is fine. It's like fine, you know what I mean? Like we've already excelled and succeeded, and like it is what it is, and like let's not be sad about this.
Yeah,
let's
she wasn't taking it too seriously.
Let's make this fun.
Yeah, and I think it helps having their friends be there, where they're like, I don't want my fucking husband to feel like he got me eliminated from the dream of mine.
Right.
And then, you know, they talk to the other queens or whatever. Monet has a chip on her shoulder that Manila didn't apologize. I think Manila saw the writing on the wall.
Yeah.
You know, she was like, look, girl, I'm your biggest competition. If you're going to get rid of me, and I get it.
Maybe she should have started with, I'm so sorry for what I did last time when you were in the bottom. Like, she should have went that way. Because if that was the case, I'd be like, cute.
keep.
I don't think it would have changed, to be honest.
Not with Monet.
No, I mean, she can claim, if she'd come in and been like, I'm so sorry that I was gonna, but why? She wasn't sorry.
Yeah.
She wanted to save her, this nonsense. I hate it, whatever. So, the lip sync.
We're just moving on. I love it. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know. They talked about some sad stuff for a while. I didn't pay attention. I went back and this lip sync. Well, oh my God. So Naomi changes into this AstroTurf cape fabulosity. And I was like, yes. And this wig. I mean, it was good.
It was great.
Yeah, loved this.
Yeah, I mean, this I would love to see on she kind of looked like the Match Game set in green.
It was very shag, 70s.
Yes.
They have to lip sync to Come Rain or Come Shine by Judy Garland.
Yes, the live version.
Because at first I was like, why is it raining? What's going on?
I'm gonna love you like nobody's loved you.
I was like, oh, right.
Oh, you know what would have... I mean, I liked this.
Yeah.
And I liked this choice, and I liked the lip sync mostly. But I feel like if they had done two really fabulous, interesting things, you could have done Come On, Get Happy, just period.
Because we have all of those suit jackets from before.
Sure. But also, what if you did Barbara and Judy, Come On, Get Happy, Happy Days?
Ooh. Oh, shit.
That would have been...
They don't usually do...
They've
never really done a duet song, which I feel like would be interesting.
I think it'd be especially that where it's this weird, you have to either pick someone or do you do both? What an interesting choice. Maybe Naomi decides I'm going to be Barbara.
Look, I'm Barbara. It's happening.
Yeah, and Monet's like, I'm going to be Judy, and they just do,
That would have been really good.
Right?
Fascinating.
That would have been a really unique and fabulous
I'm surprised they've never done a duet.
Yeah.
But anyway, no, they don't. They have to lip sync to Come Rain or Come Shine. I thought this was good.
It was interesting. It was like a study in Judy's.
Guess when you met me, it was just one of those things.
Oh boy. Well, it was. I felt like I was watching that scene in Rope, where Farley Granger's playing. Farley Granger's playing the piano at one tempo, and Jimmy Stewart's trying to psych him out and get him to confess to murder, so he puts on the metronome at a completely different tempo, and it's just
I'll ask you, what do you suspect? Oh, I've forgotten.
That felt like this, where it was Naomi was doing everything and a lot, and she was uppers Judy.
She was uppers Judy, and Monet was
downers Judy. Just too many whiskeys, and it was whoa, and it was just really weird to watch.
It just wasn't oh my God.
If Latrice had done this, it would have been oh fuck, she took us to fucking church.
Yeah.
Judy just showed up.
Yeah, if it'd been Latrice and Manila.
Oh my God. Yes. I thought it was good, but the reaction in the room, I mean, again, maybe you had to be there.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It wasn't bad, but they were losing their minds. This was the best lip sync we've ever seen. And I was it wasn't bad.
No, I mean, Naomi
was doing a lot.
She was doing too much for me.
It was just a little manic.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really Judy.
No, it was pretty fabulous. A little manic still.
Yeah.
But not Judy.
Now, if Judy Davis had been the guest.
Oh, I like that.
Right? That would have been good.
Or Judi Dench.
Well, because Judy Davis played Judy Garland in
right.
TV
Oh my
movie.
God. Oh yeah.
Yeah, or whatever.
Yes. Also, Judy spells her name differently. Judi Dench.
Judi Dench does, yes. And I feel why not get Annette Bening on here? Just short haircuts club.
Oh my God. Annette Bening doesn't get enough recognition.
She really doesn't, because she's fabulous.
She really is. What was the one? The American 20th Century Women.
So good.
She didn't even get nominated.
No, that's a crime.
Maybe she did. No, I don't think she did. And fucking Emma fucking Stone won for that goddamn La La Land.
The world's unfair.
Yeah, it really is. Satan controlling the universe.
Can't you save us, Britney Spears? Can we be saved? God, why is Satan controlling the universe?
We'll find out on Sunday when,
oh boy,
if and when Glenn Close wins the Oscar.
Olivia Colman.
Oh boy.
This is going to be released much later. So there's that.
Yeah. So Ru says, you know, Naomi Smalls.
I do think Naomi won.
Oh, yeah, totally.
I just didn't think the reaction in the room was...
Oh, my God. Like Latrice was living like she had never seen anything
She
so
was acting
spectacular.
like she just saw Dita Ritz sing Everlasting Love.
Oh, my God, that lip sync.
You know, like, it wasn't that quite.
No.
You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
It was good.
It was good. It just didn't gel like that for me. It didn't...
Wow. Ooh. Wow.
Anyway, Naomi wins, and she sends Manila home.
Yeah.
Ruthless.
She wanted to win.
She did.
I can't fault her for that.
No, it's the game, not the player.
These stupid rules that I don't like. It fucking sucks.
Yep.
And, I don't know. In my heart, Manila's the winner.
Oh, absolutely.
So.
And you know what? I think she's done fine. She will continue to be fine.
I mean, it's fine. You know, people take this too seriously. I'm mad.
Oh,
but,
right,
like,
but,
it's fine.
Yeah. You know, it's weird. I don't think we talked about this. So when I was at that Out 100 party or whatever, and I took the picture with Morgan and Manila.
Oh, yeah.
They were talking about All-Stars. And I could tell that Manila was pissed, and I was like, oh, so she doesn't fucking win. Like, I thought she didn't even go far. And then I was like, when she was doing so well, I was like, I forgot about it.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, well, obviously I was off base. But no, she just got fucking wronged at the end.
Yeah.
The gag of the season.
Most certainly, yeah.
So here's to Manila Luzon, the winner of All-Stars 4 in our hearts.
And here's to Judy Garland.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, always.
Always.
Always Judy.
Yeah. And here's to Monique Hart, who I think got robbed from this goddamn episode and season.
I really am fascinated by the very strange edit that they gave her, and I don't understand it.
I don't either. I don't know what their deal was or why they...
Something happened. I don't know, because she always seems pissed.
Uh-huh.
And I think rightly so most of the time.
Where it's like, she's turning it out, you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's very bizarre.
Yeah.
But anyway, cheers to Manila fucking Luzon.
Manila fucking Luzon. We just quit here. That was our last episode. Bye. Could you imagine?
I mean, we could.
We could. No one would care.
You want to?
Wow. Ooh. Wow.